With us now is Carolyn, and we're going to be talking about enduring hearts. Welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much for having me.
So I found out about your organization through a mutual friend, and I was fascinated. What started Enduring Hearts? What's your personal why for doing this?
Oh, well, we have a great why. And Enduring Hearts was founded by a family out of an unmet need. They were on a family vacation at the most magical place in the world, Disney, and they had two children that they thought were both healthy. And their youngest daughter literally went into heart failure at Disney World. Can you imagine? And mom convinced dad something was wrong. And they went to a doctor in Orlando, and they were told that their 2-year-old had a heart that was the size of a 9-year-old.
Okay.
And her only chance for survival was to go on a transplant list. So they brought her back to Atlanta, and I think like most people, they were in shock. And they said, well, she's going to get this transplant, a new heart, and she's going to be cured. And what they found out at that point in time was that a heart transplant only lasted 11 years.
Wow.
And 11 years for a 2-year-old is not a full life.
No.
So while they were waiting for that precious new gift in life, they started looking around and saying, well, someone's fixing this problem, right? Someone's going to change that really sad reality. And they found that there was not another organization that was dedicated solely to changing it. So I say pretty much at bedside, the Gans decided to create Enduring Hearts to fund research all around the world to be able to make a heart transplant become a lasting cure.
Your organization's a little different. You know, you actually put a lot of the fundraising dollars right to work. What is the process for your organization?
Yeah, we do. So we bring it in, and we are kind of like Santa Claus, and we give it right back out. We look to fund the best and the brightest researchers wherever that is. And our process is we collect donations from the general public. You know, we're not funded by the government. We look to have events, which are, wonderful ways to really be able to meet donors, but we also rely on the public to be able to come behind us and care about a group of very sick and vulnerable children. And we're in this race against time for them. So as soon as they get this new precious heart, the clock kind of starts ticking. Right now, thanks to research, a heart transplant lasts 17 years.
Much longer now,
Much
right?
longer.
Right.
But we have a really long way to go. I mean, parents should be able to celebrate milestones. My daughter just got married. I think for heart transplant families, they can't even think that far down the road. So we want other people to kind of think about, if they're a family, a parent, what would you want for your own child? And to be able to support these families on that journey so they get to enjoy their child's, future.
What's one joyful moment that you've seen since you've been working with them? Like just one special magical story that lingers with you. Because sometimes when you're working for a nonprofit, it's really not about the money that you make for the salary. It's more about the essence of what you know that you're doing that long survives,
Yeah, I have many, but the topic of what we do is really serious. It is, but it's getting to watch children have those milestones, and we work with a lot of families because we have family programs in addition to our research to help them, and it's getting the feedback from families when their children hit the milestones. So there's some particular there's one child that her mom was a board member, and she got to graduate high school, and she's going off to college to go to nursing, and we're getting those pictures, and so to get to celebrate along with families when they might not have thought they were going to be able to get there, and so we're cheering right along with them, and that really makes us very happy to see.
Now, in closing, you have an event that's coming up in March, and as I said, these segments are usually evergreen, but this is a type of annual event that you have.
Yes.
But what's special about your March event?
Well, we have a bourbon gala and auction, and we like to say saving lives is whiskey business. and it's a wonderful, wonderful event. We've raised over $1 million the past couple of years in this event. It's 11 high-end bourbons and Pappy Van Winkle, so everyone loves to come in for that. And we attract people from all over. We have a great, the event is in Atlanta, but we have people that come down from New York, from DC, really, and bourbon aficionados from everywhere. And the money goes directly to fund our pediatric heart transplant research.
What's nice, too, is that you have entertainers and athletes. And, so it's an opportunity for people that might want to meet, an athlete that they've always admired to kind of come and share, as you said, some whiskey business, and do good for the community.
Yes,
So,
absolutely.
Carolyn, thank you for joining us, especially during this holiday season. We wish you continued success for Enduring Hearts. And before we close, is there anything else that you'd like to share with me?
Well, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. And, I think this is just a great opportunity to be able to, spread the word and awareness for these children. We are in this race against time, and, we hope that others will come to Enduring Hearts and look at us and really think about maybe opening up their heart for the little ones. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Be well. We're here to share from our heart to your heart. Stay tuned.